Right, standard for a HCI conference. The check doesn't work. This laptop. So we'll welcome our third speaker, and I'll have to read out the slide. So it's just a single slide, so don't worry, I'm not going to stand here for 15 minutes. So this is Patching Gender Non-Binary Utopias in HCI. To avoid further epistemic exploitations, we encourage you to read our alt.chi paper in silence before asking questions. If you prefer a digital version, you may find the paper at tinyurl.com/non-binary-alt.chi for your convenience. We invite non-binary people in the audience to join us at the podium for 10 minutes of relaxed silence. I have a big pile of papers here that we can dish out. So yeah, if you would like to, I'll divvy them out and we can read them for 10 minutes, and then we'll do 10 minutes of questions. So if you'd like the URL for your phone again, it's just tinyurl.com, and then we've got AV, so we might be able to sort it. So I hope everyone's had a good read. So let's thank our speaker.
Great paper. Did you have any kind of extra bug reports that you omitted or couldn't fit in?
Yeah, there's like a space restriction on alt.chi, which I clearly oppose. We had actually, like, some of the stories are our own. Some of the stories are collected and are experiences we shared in similar spaces, but not necessarily as such. And we got many more, and we tried to kind of like with the medium also amalgamate some. But the survey itself, and it was running fairly short, and it was like not really advertised. But I think we had like 200 responses within a week, and people are really fed up. And there's like no. I think I like the one that is not in a paper. I can tell one that was not in a paper because it also speaks to this community, and it was an event such as this a conference, a technological conference, and somebody got asked a question how to inquire into gender, and someone who appeared to be a white cis dude, I'm not implying that that necessarily is true, had said apparently to that person, well, that's the easy question, and it's only if you don't want to, if you don't have to think about it. But really, we have to think about it all the time. Like, we have to, just like beyond tech, we have to think about how to present ourselves so that we get acknowledged, because people are continuously putting us in binary boxes, no matter what we say, no matter how long they know us, because it's convenient, it's what we always do. And it really hurts. So, yeah, people are fed up, and there are many people.
Thank you. I think it's very powerful and brave. You made a good statement. I'm from Bangladesh, and there are lots of reservations about sharing your views. Actually, there was an incident, I think many of you probably know, that a gay person publicly shared that information, and the next day he was actually murdered. So it's very, very difficult where religion is used as political tool. So how do you think you can support or get information from those places, creating a safe space? Do you have anything in mind?
Well, that sounds super cheesy, but there is power in community. Like, I was super glad not to be alone up front, because I was prepared for that, but like, it was great to have someone there, and I think there is power in community. I don't mean like to, I don't want to argue that you always have separate spaces, but there is just like, the first time I saw another non-binary parent, I was just like, oh my God, I'm not alone. So, like, there was just someone who understood how those, I mean, we call them microaggressions, but there are still aggressions, and if you hear them every day, it's like, your mom, your mom, your mom. Nobody ever asks whether that is a term that I choose for myself, that I want to adopt, or whether there is another parent that might adopt that name, no matter what gender. And it's just, yeah, sharing this with people who understand that and who understand the frustration that comes with it. Because I feel even if people empathize, they don't understand what it means to live through that frustration every day. I think there is power in that, and I really hope that things can change and that people understand that it's nobody wants anyone special. Nothing in these stories is radical. We do not demand anything radical. This should be echoing everyday experiences of at least binary cis people. So it's just that we're asking like really for a bare minimum, which is like, let us live in the same peace that you can live. And I think that applies worldwide, but I don't want to, like, I also have a very privileged position within Europe.
Like I said, I promise that I will share this with my students, every student I teach. I think awareness is the key. Thank you.
Thank you.